to me, you know, I take it a step further. To me, it's like you gotta also live in accordance to God too, because I mean, you don't know, man. You might die, and you ain't ready. And then you found out, man, you didn't make it. That's the saddest thing in the world. I mean, but he told you it's in his word. He gonna actually tell you your faith. So he gonna judge you. Cause when you first die, you don't really go to heaven or hell. You just go to sleep. He gonna judge you. Cause when you first die, you don't really go to heaven or hell. You just go to sleep. Just being a. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him to 100. I keep trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skip school, some truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning. I had me up about a morning. I had me some breakfast. Oh man. Getting ready to play a good opponent here. Get my seat. Super Bowl champ, man.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys.
Super Bowl champs, man.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And they'll run it here. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Hold on, wait a minute. What the hell is this dude doing in there? You know better. You can't play. He shouldn't be in the damn game. Come on, man. Make sure my line's straight. I just put Mays right there. Swoop. Right guard.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
No. Check. Patriot.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Lucky 56.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, come on.
One that's intercepted.
Damn.
Picked off at the 40.
How that nigga get way over there?
Field position at the 41-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. First down. Here's the run with Martin. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Detroit. Watch him now, Barney.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
Damn, man.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in.
I ain't even got my freaking...
So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Come on, baby. Turn ball over. I can't be turning the ball over out here. Come on, fellas.
Here's another 2nd and goal, this time from half the distance closer. They'll run forward with Bo Scarborough. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They run. This is Scarborough. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Now this feels like old school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
He just cheated me, man. Come on, baby.
Cowboys. It's their
I knew that was coming.
Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And sometimes you just put it in the hands of your quarterback, let him take you home.
And you just know the NFL playbooks nowadays have gotten just a little bit.
Damn, they just cheated me down there, man.
Quarterback run series.
Couldn't get through it all. The whole thing.
Do defenses hate that?
Drives them crazy because the quarterback is usually not a guy that runs the football. You cover everyone else, and all of a sudden he waltzes in on you.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go deep right side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to push his way forward.
Why is my dude running in slow motion?
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I call that play a success.
Why
a nice inside run.
Motion?
Sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
He's running in slow motion.
Watch it now, Barney.
Now a handoff looking right. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But it looked like a Rams player was able to get his hands on it, yes. So they will hold on to the football indeed.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free. but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position.
Man.
One guy doesn't get them home.
The
next guy comes
almost
through and picks
stripped
him
me right
up.
there.
And avoids the turnover. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
For those who watch the game and want to question the courage of the guys who play on the corner, how about when you see a toss sweep coming your way, yet you still go into the backfield, get past the blockers, and make the tackle? That's big league.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And incomplete.
Come on.
A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw.
I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong button.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I hit the wrong damn
They
button.
didn't exactly show patience there, did they?
Damn, I hit
Just
the
down
wrong button right
they
there.
Come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception.
Hurry, guys, don't
They
drop
put their
nothing,
defense in a
man.
really tough spot.
I hit the wrong button. Come on, baby.
Watch you now, Barney! Barney! Watch you now, Barney! Barney!
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield,
I see that lineman right
success
there. I'm
on
coming
first
in
down.
hard next time.
Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
I just messed up right there, man.
Detroit! Detroit! Hot! Hot!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
A lot of receivers see the drag route as a risk-reward type of a play. The risk, going into the middle of the field where there's some big people who want to hit you. But the reward is oftentimes you get lost in coverage, running a little bit underneath. And when you catch it just right, as we just saw there, the end result can be a big, big play.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And the 7-yard
Come on.
touchdown.
Darwin James, baby.
As his guys are in for 6. And the Cowboys
Come
will add
on,
to
Johnson.
their
That's what I'm
lead.
talking about.
As a former DB,
Just giving this nigga plays, man.
Receiver's perspective.
I'll make the tackle.
Correct on both counts.
Come on.
Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those
you
guys
definitely got to give me a last, man.
Plays after the catch
McDonald.
and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
And while there is no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose
think of some names,
is
Lawrence.
rooted in taking it
early
to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
I think someone's going to get into QB1's ear when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Room to run past midfield. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
Come on, man. This nigga quarterback running that fast on me like that.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Man, I got to get 21. I got to get me a touchdown,
Extra
man.
point splits the uprights.
Damn.
And that makes the score 21.
He's just killing me with this damn draw.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Man, them niggas blocking their ass off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams now coming out on the field.
Oh, I got to get 7, man. I'm getting my ass blew out.
Here, or an inability to put any points up.
This nigga running down the field.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against
Pancaking
is
my guys, man.
For a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
Why are we letting him line up all his guys like that, man?
I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the hit.
Man, come on.
It's incomplete.
Come on, baby.
This not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Man, my niggas just dropping balls, man.
Got to be able to put together a
man,
drive
come on, baby.
To go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel.
You can't win no game like this out there in Dallas.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will be taken at the 13. Runs through the contact. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to swing this deep downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He can run for it, and he will. Pretty sizable gain of 8 that time on the keeper, but now it's 4th down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Oh, he put me on a 1-yard line.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shot of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out
He's
of
showing
bounds.
out.
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they've got it set up on the silver platter. 1st and goal inside the 10. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Dropped just inside the 20. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Detroit!
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
I can't get no pick to save my life, man.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the 1st half. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And his kick is good. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So they get the 3, increase their lead to close out the half.
Excellent way to end a drive, going to the locker room with a little bit of extra momentum after adding 3 to their total.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the 1st half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Gun!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is caught.
Come on, baby.
Oh, my
Why is this nigga?
Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort
This
there.
nigga, I don't know what the hell he was doing right there.
And the Cowboys add on.
Kicking my ass, man.
Here, he had to catch it too before
Giving up touchdowns, man. I can't
There's
score.
not many things better for an offense than
Come
a
on,
back
baby.
who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board. Get some
I
momentum
can't
here
even
at half
compete
two.
with Glory right
Try and
now.
get things kick-started for
My
them.
guys, man,
And
they
you know
just
in the
dropping
half,
passes.
They discussed
He's
how they were
stripping
going
my
to get that
dudes,
done.
man.
This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script?
Damn, man. How many times?
Most of the time in the first half,
I gotta have something, baby.
16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Can't get nothing, man. Ain't nothing I'm doing working against this nigga, man. Man, this nigga good.
Leopard!
Oh, I gotta get something going, man.
On play action, they'll throw.
Look at that.
He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Look at this,
and
man.
Third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting
Can't
inside
pass.
the head and figuring out.
Can't run on this nigga.
Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
This guy's too fast, man.
Leopard!
Now they try the right side here. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked, man. Come on, I gotta get something,
After
man.
the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Gone!
Come on, baby.
Watch it now, Barney!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. A big play here for the Cowboys. 45 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there's going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Stepping.
Oh, come on.
For a Cowboy score. It's their quarterback with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. Extra point right down the middle. And that will
Can't do
extend
nothing with
this
this
big
nigga,
lead.
man.
The kickoff unit is out on the
I'm
field.
about
and
to
they
chew
will
clock
send
and
this
get up
one
out of
away.
here. I lost this game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
I can't do nothing in this
And now out
game,
on the
Joe.
field, here comes Los Angeles. They've got to dig down deep.
He's stopping
they
my
need
run,
something
man.
Right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense
I
has struggled.
can't beat this
Partner,
nigga, man.
join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay?
Look at all
I
the
think
stuff
what
he
we
get
would
to
have
do
seen is
before I get a chance to even
offensive
call the
coordinator
ball.
and his assistant coaches
Why y'all letting
getting
him
together
set
on their
up?
positions
Shit.
and coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming.
Snap the damn
"Wake
ball."
up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Team not playing well today, man. Look at this.
Now a handoff looking right. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taken in at the 22. 35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
Lineman ain't getting up, man. They're not.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And some good tackling there as he stopped.
This damn quarterback almost got 100 yards rushing on me.
But it becomes now a 3rd down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Oh, man, my pass rush, man.
Back to throw here. He sets to fire deep. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Pass rush, man.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And a quick throw here that's complete.
I ain't got a 1st down. It's so long.
Yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in
this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for L.A. 42 yards.
I know I ain't going to be able to come back, man. So I'm going to try to score at least 21, though.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Second and goal from the 1. He's going to get it running right. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Damn.
This is 3rd and goal. Still looking for the first points of the game. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there. Taking it in from a yard out. And it's for pride now, but the Rams do get a bit closer. Now for the point after. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This time, the extra point up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. A beautiful spin and room to run. And he will score.
Come on, baby.
Cowboys. A great effort there. 104 yards. And the Cowboys add on. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time.
Man, they blocking my niggas. Everybody getting blocked, Joe. Everybody getting blocked. Something's going on with Glory Team, man. How this nigga team is this damn good?
So you go into it, yeah, we want it.
Come on, man. Everybody getting blocked. I mean, tell you, I couldn't even get off the line of scrimmage. Come on.
Here comes Los Angeles. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you
got kickoff returns on me.
Out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove.
Can't make no move.
Give him 5 on the carry
make
there,
the move,
and it'll be
baby.
2nd down. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Make the damn move, baby. And I'm about to...
The Rams on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 8. Now back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
I don't care now. I'm just going
a critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Ah, that's a pick.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off around the 37. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
I didn't know he was right there.
This defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent. And now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Come on.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Rams have got it back.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And he'll take this one out to about the 13. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Detroit! Detroit!
They'll set up to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Buying time to his left. And his throw is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
This is a question of who wants it more. Easy to get stuck behind all the big bodies, but you've got to find a space and fight forward for the first down.
He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories.
I don't know how the hell this dude.
Letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep.
Come on, how this nigga run straight through?
They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard
Whatever, man.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back.
Nigga just ran through my line. I didn't even have a chance right there.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a 1st down. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's
extra
intensity.
Man.
From where we sit, it's
Come
actually
on.
frustration. Not a good play.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st
Come
and
on,
10.
baby.
They'll set up a throw. Going for the deep ball. Oh, wide open, complete. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Back to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Detroit!
Looking to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of the lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash, this from 48. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered.